And so that night, I just felt this burden in my heart to pray about it. So as I was praying about it, and I saw this lady, her face just was in a vision, and her face just appeared before me. And she said, they don't care about us. They don't think they're not asking us for what we want. And so we will show them. And she did her hands like this. And I just, in that vision, I just said, come back here. How dare you? I reign here. I rule here. This is my territory, not yours. And I determine what happens. You will not do that, and I will give you no room to. I just issued judgment right there and then. And that vision was taken away. Hi, everyone. It's Phoebe again. And today I'd like to tell us about manning our gates as marketplace vessels. God has placed us in our various territories so that we can man the gates. We are gatekeepers, so we do not just allow everything and everything to go. We determine what we want to allow. I'll share these two stories with you to explain what I mean. I heard, there was a time in one of the organizations I'd worked, there was just a colleague that was always smelling. Such that when we're having meetings and he enters, the smell will be so bad, we'll all feel like throwing up. It started to affect us. And we just, each person just decided that we're not going to have anything to do with Guy. We'll stay miles apart from him. If he comes to sign any document or whatever, we just try to, to make sure that we run away or excuse ourselves from him. And then the Lord told me one day that praying for him. And I'm wondering, pray how? This is a bad body odor. He should just go and take care of himself. And the Lord said, pray. So I started praying. And immediately I started praying, I realized it was an attack. It probably did not want the guy to have the job. So I started praying. And then I now called the person to say, let us pray together. And we started praying. Do you know, after some time, the smell disappeared exactly as it came. You would have thought it was a cure for body odor or a good deodorant or nothing of that sort. It just disappeared. And I mean, the smell I was talking about was so thick that even before he enters a room, you can smell it. And so you are asking him up over the door what exactly he needs so that you can bring it out or pass it to him. It was so bad. Another one, there were some things going on. And, it was like a set of people, staff just came together and they wanted to cause trouble. And they were saying they've lost confidence in management. They do not understand what is going on. And that as long as we don't, want to take care of them, they will make the organization not to move forward, uncomfortable for everyone. So I thought it was just one of those things, those misunderstandings in the workplace. And so that night, I just felt this burden in my heart to pray about it. So as I was praying about it, and I saw this lady, her face just was in a vision, and her face just appeared before me. And she said, they don't care about us. They don't think they're not asking us for what we want. And so we will show them. And she did her hands like this. And I just, in that vision, I just said, come back here. How dare you? I reign here. I rule here. This is my territory, not yours. And I determine what happens. You will not do that, and I will give you no room to. I just issued judgment right there and then. And that vision was taken away. Can you believe in the morning? There's some set of people that came and they were saying, how? What happened? They've just learned that some people are, calling for strike, calling for activism, and they've nullified everything. They've been able to sit down on a round table and then talk as matured people. And I said, really? And I said, oh yes, that everything is okay now. Guess what? It works. Your authority as a child of God, the words you speak, activate the word. Speak the word into the atmosphere. in the boardrooms, in the offices, wherever you find yourself. If I hadn't done what I did, maybe the next day we would have been trying to settle scores between different parties. And then, the news will be that, oh, there's an opera in that organization. And you would be thinking, oh, let me just talk to them. I'm a professional. I can just talk to them. I can tell them. You don't know that those decisions are being made in the coven. Dear child of God, wake up. Are you there as a gatekeeper? Would you allow anything to fly over your head and go? Or you will determine what exactly goes on there? You have a choice. So today, I challenge you. Choose to wield that authority that the Lord has given to you. You're a gatekeeper in that territory. Act as one. Your constant prayers, declaration of the word will get you the desired results. God bless you. Hi, everyone. My name is Phoebe, and I'm the convener of Marketplace Vessels Conference biannual event. Before the recently concluded conference, the Lord has been nudging me to share my stories. And I believe as someone that has spent over 20 years in the corporate circle, we have stories that you can resonate with. I have stories. And I believe that as I share the stories, that you will recognize the things the Lord would have you do, either as a corporate person, a professional, an entrepreneur, or a leader. I believe that the Lord would speak to your heart, the things that you need to do in this season. I'll title this next set of series as a Chronicles of my journey in the workplace.